Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Sexy are you? Oh, you tickle me with this one. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, let me do quick greetings. Hey, Miss Lady, one with the Virgo lips. Some of y'all, I'm seeing y'all. This is the third time today, although that feels like that was last night. But this is the third time today. Hey, Irene Bay, Veronica Monroe, Miss E Barstar from the Shy. April with the 2 L's, American Born, number 7 on the likes. Thank you. Hey, Reem Bass, Mama B's, number 6. Let me tell y'all what I've noticed. It's not just with winter. Y'all be looking, y'all pictures do not do y'all justice. You look great in your pictures, but then you see someone in person, it's like, oh. Because let me tell you what, Mama B's, I was like, you are not Mama B's. the cameras be hating sometimes in the sense they're not bringing out all the glory. What are we changing our minds about? I'm a Libra. This isn't a good thing to tell me. I got you, sexy RN. No bad news. Hey, Leah's grandma +1, Pamela Johnson. Bravo says she's sitting still. Okay, bravo. Hey, Miami J. American Born. I think I said hey, but if I didn't, hey, Yana. Okay, and I see P. Hey, we got Tia P. Demi. Hey, okay. Last one, Aries 66. Hey, okay. We just talking anyway. We talking. Do y'all know? 41 Fit knows. Joyce Miles probably knows. Professor Purple Queen probably knows, and some of my other people, Mary Kelly, she probably knows. Shan, of course, Peaches and Cream. My early birds, not early birds this morning, but my early subscribers. Y'all already know where this is. Well, you're not gonna know where it's going, but you'll know it when you hear it. Y'all, I was thinking. So when I want to say when I hit probably 2,000, but we'll say 5,000 subscribers just in case I'm underestimating. But I remember I told 41 Fit, and I think I told y'all like, I was like, okay, when I hit 10K, I'm a do a little class. I'm gonna do a little class about YouTube and monetizing and all that stuff. Let me tell you right now, before we even get into it too much, what you need to do if you can, if you were like, well, I was willing to pay for a class, I need y'all to go ahead and check out Queen Sheba or the Silva. Because they already doing it. And it's organized. I hear great things. So I'm shouting out my Black queens. So I just want you to know, like, this ain't on no weird stuff. Like, what I'm saying is, you should, if you still want to, you should. But what I'm saying is, I had this whole little plan. I really had it. Especially Shannon 41 Fit. I think I probably talked to the most about it. I hit 10K. I'm teaching the class. Hitting 10K, teaching the class. Man, y'all, I ain't got nothing to teach. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I swear I flounder and y'all pick me up. When I tell you that's what's happening so many times, I'm like, I don't know about this. I'm not sure about this. I come talk to the trendies. Here y'all come. Girl, be quiet. You better do it. You know you can do it. That's how it is with y'all. Okay. So I'm not saying it'll never happen, but number one, I most likely will take my own class, like take a class. Like I really want the Queen Sheba one-on-one. If I'm going to be just a whole 100% honest with y'all, I want the one-on-one Queen Sheba experience. Okay. So, but it's just funny because it was so cemented. Like 10K was this magical number. And I am very grateful because something mentally does happen to you. You don't have to be a numbers person. It's not all about the numbers. I'll take quality over quantity any day, which is why I hope the way I built my channel, I'm getting the quality first. Which I ain't gonna say I hope. I'm not gonna say that. Because whatever I talk to y'all about, overwhelmingly, I have quality. So I'm not even gonna say that I hope I do. I have quality. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, it's the reciprocation of appreciation around here. Just the tone that y'all take when y'all come over here, I can tell it's great. Okay, yes, it's quality. It is quality. So I'm not stuck on numbers, but I just have always been a goals person, and numbers are an easy goal to have, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm saying. So I was like, okay, the plan is at 5K, this happens. At 10K, this happens. I had this whole thing, and that class was a big one. And I didn't think I was going to be hitting 10K this early. Okay. I had a 2 to 3 year plan, number one. Then all of a sudden the momentum picked up. Okay. The momentum picked up. So that was number one. Wasn't it, I was supposed to be here because I'm here. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Lord. I'm here. But I was like, okay, 2, 3 year plan. We'll see. So it was more to me that I was going to be learning, organizing, putting together and stuff like that. But as I'm sitting here and I am still learning, I'm like, I think, I don't know, like I think if it ever comes, it'll come at a way later time, but the 10K was not the bar. That wasn't the bar in the sense of like, wait on this magic number, then do this. No. And the reason I'm saying it's okay to change your mind, because of course, especially as a content creator, some things, I know y'all probably feel like I share everything. I promise I don't tell y'all everything. I promise I do not tell you everything. But I tell you things I'm comfortable with sharing, right? So there's a lot of goals that I've been comfortable sharing and I put out here. And then I'll pull back. Okay? Oh, you ain't on the plane yet, friend? Oh, you Eastern Standard Time, so you got a few more minutes. Hey, friend. Hey, DG. I got your email. I'm going to read through it. I read through it once. I'm going to read through it again. But hey, y'all. But yes, so like that's not the only thing I've ever said in front of y'all in public that I'm going to possibly change my mind on. I can't think of anything else right now, but that was a big one because it was such a tangible, quantifiable, measurable thing that I said it. I saw y'all saying y'all remember me talking about this, so y'all remember. So I did say it out loud to y'all at some point. And I was just thinking about that because I'm like, first of all, y'all over here about to push me to 11K. Just want you to know that you're pushing me to 11K, and I'm seeing a whole lot of my repeating numbers right now is 111, 777, and 888. Them things keep coming back and forth to me. But yeah, we're 11K is calling out. And if it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. I'm just saying though, y'all, we are 10K is like waving, like, hey, it was nice to see you. But I think that a lot of people, because you say your stuff out loud, that you might feel stuck to then do that thing. But is it play the lottery? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play some. I'm gonna pick a little local lottery to do too. I'll pick one big one, but then the local ones be having a better odds. But I'll pick the big one too, DG. But yes, and let me tell you, 41 Fit. I'm over here sitting. I swear, I feel like I was sitting at 2 or 3K, and she's like, 10K, road to 10K. I'm like, hey, let's get to 5. 41 Fit. Let me get to 5. Then I hit 10. She's like, road to 20K. I'm like, 41 Fit. Wait. But I'm gonna tell you what else is changing. Without me even, I'm not strategically doing something right now. I wish I was that organized to be doing that, but that's not what's happening. But yet I'm still seeing my channel change in some ways. I can't put my finger on it in the sense of like, because there's still things I would talk, there's so much things I would still talk about. So I can't put my finger on it, but I also still see it and feel it changing. I feel it. Like, for instance, I wouldn't have felt comfortable having this moon phase talk with y'all coming up November 15th. Okay. For my moon and crystal people. I think Area Aquarius is one of my moon and crystal people. I have some other ones, but I know that Area Aquarius doesn't always say a lot in the chat. And I feel like I remember her being excited about that. That's why she's sticking out to me. But that's not something I talked too much about. I hinted at it sometimes, like, hey, and I honestly I'm thankful that Melody is a numbers person. She's also a moon person, because like when she captures the big full moons and stuff like that. I'm thankful because, especially with her being in she naturally gravitates to a religious space, and I appreciate that she is helping there be an open mind about how spirituality can show up without it isolating the other things. So I'm actually very thankful about that, because it's an uncomfortable space to talk about things you're not sure if other people kind of like know where you're coming from. But I changed my thumbnail, y'all. It's such a beautiful thumbnail. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up so y'all can see it. First of all, this is for the full moon talk we're having. So we're having it on the day. This is the last super moon of the year. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. I think I need to be an overlay. It's the last supermoon of the year. So and they said there won't be another one till, I know obviously it won't be another one till 2025, but I feel like there won't be another one till like mid or in 2025. I don't know if that's how I read it for sure. But y'all, look, this is the thumbnail. I like it. I said, see, this makes me feel like this is right. This is where I need to be. So this is when I say I feel things changing. This is my example. Nothing crazy. You've been seeing 777 and 444. Okay, Regal Cameron. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Although I didn't put it on there, I think that it'll also gravitate naturally to also different meanings and numbers too. Right? Isn't that? I'm like, oh, this feels good. Come on. Missy Barsar said she got married on 12/12/12. That's very meaningful to me. So, DG, what you doing? DG say you gotta catch me up trying to rearrange. Oh, okay. Got you, DG. Yeah, y'all. So that's the thumbnail. Other things. Do you know how geeked and nerded out I was to talk to y'all about that doggone battery jumper thing? I honestly enjoyed myself. Like, my energy spiked talking to y'all about that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like legal spikes my energy. It's just so many things. It's just naturally happening, and y'all are out here like, y'all already told me. This is what I'm telling y'all. This is what I'm saying. It's not that I haven't gained experience, but not like a teachable, organized experience of a YouTube channel. But I will say this: when you go ahead and show up as you really are, people go ahead and tell you they either don't accept you or accept you, and they exit stage left or they stay because they've already seen you as the real you. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And then they just like, well, we just going with the flow because, you know, we're here for your personality, stuff like that. So it's like, we're going. And that's a really, really cool thing. Yes, numbers. Oh my gosh, there's so many biblical meanings to numbers as well. Yes, sexy RN. I don't know much about, okay, but you want to learn. Okay. And I don't know, and I'll be totally honest, at least from me, where I'll be coming from is the parts that interested me, I will talk about. And then the parts I don't know a lot about, I don't know if someone's because it's an open panel too for that night. That's not like a solo thing with me. That's to drop the link and my moon girls and my crystal girls and guys come up and just, you know, if you have some things that y'all want to talk about. And I'll tell you now, two things. One, if this topic makes you uncomfortable, it's just like, to me, anything else, don't put yourself where you would feel uncomfortable, because now if it's uncomfortable, you want to learn something new and you're just not familiar with it and you're okay with it, come on. But if it's uncomfortable, like this does not feel right to me, I understand that. Please just allow the people that do want to have that conversation to have it peacefully. But here's my second thing too, though, and I'm gonna try to remember to say this on that night or that day, because the full moon happens like in the evening, not even nighttime. So we're having it before the full moon hits its peak, you know. My other thing is I will be asking my people on the panel, let's just talk about what you enjoy, the meanings you gathered from it, without it having to be a criticism on any other spiritual practice, if that makes sense. Like, just keep it to what you enjoy about this. This is not the debate about spirituality type thing. This is like, let's chill, vibe out, talk about the things we've learned because it meant something to us. That's the kind of vibe this is. Because sometimes it accidentally can devolve into something it didn't start out doing. So I'm just setting that expectation now. That's not what this is. Ooh, Gemini Goddess said metaphysical conversation spikes my interest and energy. I hope you will be here. It's a Friday. And I think right now I have it for 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because the last time I Googled it, the full moon hits its peak at like 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I wanted to already be here. And like, if you're already in the conversation, you know, you're trying to absorb that full moon energy, you know. So I wanted to be here before it hit its peak, you know. How I See It TV. Hey, shout out to my content creators, Chef Don, How I See It TV. If I see anybody else, I will do my best to say it. But yeah, shout out to my content creators. Bravo. I feel like, Bravo. I think she said she already kind of was a content creator. I feel like it's coming back around. It's coming. If it hasn't come already, it's coming. How I See TV said, religious girlies, the Bible is heavy on the stars. The stars guided the way to baby Jesus in the manger. I'm just saying, with love, of course. Yes, it is so. That is what is so fascinating to me, that a lot of it can and does go back to the Bible. Then of course it's outside the Bible too, but it really does. But and that's why I just want to keep it nice, because it really does overlap in so many ways. It does. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, my big sis Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream is a Scorpio. She celebrated her birthday. Bama Girl celebrated her birthday. Leah's grandma, of course, Queen Sheba, Auntie Debbie. I'm forgetting people, because I checked my most popular product in my store. Guess what it was? Scorpio hoodies. Y'all are the reigning sign that's out there right now, in the sense of like who I've encountered and who's in the trendy store. It's those Scorpios. But yeah, shout out to the Scorpios. And I told y'all better let me in the club, because I'm a Scorpio rising, okay? Gemini Goddess. Yes, because they do need to know before it actually happens. Gemini Goddess said, y'all get some spring water, put it outside, and make some moon water. If you don't know what that means yet, just go ahead and have the water out there. We can talk about what moon water is later. But that way you at least have it if you are curious and into it. That's, you know what I mean? Like, go ahead and be prepared for that. Get those crystals, sit them outside or in the windowsill. Get them ready to be charged up. But yes, that's so cool. But don't do it to that day of, though. Don't put it out there. But yes, I'm so ready. Beyonce has a song, Black Parade, and when I first heard her say it, and I know she has people write her stuff, so I don't know if she's actually doing it, but it still warmed my heart when I heard her say, I charge my crystals in the full moon. I was like, yes, we do. That I was like, somebody's saying it. Go ahead. Yes. The I would say the begin, and I'm not even saying I'm beyond a beginner, but the most comfortable I've seen people with crystals are usually clear quartz, smoky quartz. The people are gonna name some other ones, and amethyst. I've really seen those kind of be named a lot. So if you're looking for a crystal to start with, those are usually, it seems like, the starters, but suggestions are welcome. Suggestions are very welcome. Gemini said all of mine are on the windowsill. Yes. Okay, Bravo said, no, I'm too comfortable with this way. Me and my family, I don't have the mental room to be a full or part-time CC with everything else. Okay, Bravo. Just because you're not walking in it right now don't mean that's not what you are. But I accept that because I ain't trying to pressure you on anything, but you just have it though. Leah's grandma said, I need my Scorpio hoodie to match my Scorpio mug. Yes. Oh, come on. Black tourmaline. Yes. Amber, Brazilian. Oh, don't make me say this word. It's been 2 or 3 years since I have said this one. Is it pronounced agate or something else? Sexy RN. Put it phonetically so I can say it right. All protection stones. Come on. Yes. Onyx, right? Is it onyx? Onyx, that's one of my protection stones. Yes. Come on, clear quartz. Ooh, come on, candles, Joyce. Joyce, that'll be well, unless y'all come up and talk about it. I was gonna say we're gonna have a part 2 to talk about these candles. Cause girl, me too with the candles. My Palo Santo. Palo Santo is I don't know if agate. Okay, thank you. Agate, thank you. I don't know if, let me put it this way. For me, I like Palo Santo over sage, for me personally. And they do it in sticks too. Instead of it being a smudge stick, it's a wood. Palo Santo is a wood, so the way it burns is cleaner to me, and then the smell is it's nice to me. I'm saying it like y'all might all think it's nice. Tiger's eyes, come on. Hey, Aquarius goddess. See, and this, y'all better come back on November 15th on Friday. It's a Friday. You got a lot of time to prepare. How I See It TV said there are gems, crystals that's best for every month if y'all want to get deep with it. And then they have their okay. So see, there's gems for every month, which you can talk to us about if you come on November 15th. And then of course the properties of each gem that they carry, that they hold, and a lot of times they have multi-purpose. Man. Okay, so you can teach me about red clay, Aquarius goddess. Yeah, the smell is better in my opinion as well. It is better to me. They serve the same purpose, but you have to learn which ones not to put together too. Got you, Gemini goddess. Got you. But yeah, so November 15th. So this is, again, if you came in later, I was saying, like, I just feel, and I'm not saying I'm going to have a lot of these. I feel like it's just when it comes natural to have it. But this is just one of the examples of, I feel things are changing. I think it's because I am becoming more comfortable with my crowd, that, it's like, it doesn't mean 100% of everybody that knows of me is going to want to participate in everything that I talk about. But I feel like there is a solid core for certain topics that'll show up, and then you just opt out if you like, this ain't my thing. And I vibe with that. I'm good with that. Eastern, hold on. See, I don't know if you're actually talking about. Tell me what does this stand for? You talking about the states or something else? Because of what we're talking about, I'm not sure if this is short for something else, and I'm not picking it up, or I'm overthinking this. Okay, Gemini guy says she's in on November 15th. Okay, Joyce says some people used to eat red clay for protection and good health. Okay, is that down in Mississippi? Who has that red clay? Like, who's known for it? DG said, I think this will be informative for me. I might start some research so that I won't feel lost. Yeah, DG, I think you'll find some things very interesting. Okay, yeah, just listen and see what happens. My hope is that it is not an isolating conversation. My hope is that it is an educating conversation and not even on like some teacher stuff necessarily, but just like, oh, okay, something new in my atmosphere. Cool. Deep South, especially Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama. Okay. MC Geechee, South Carolina. Okay, got you. South Carolina, the western part of North Carolina has the red clay dirt. Okay. See how fast I forgot the question I asked, Sexy RN? Got you. Got you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see. Cece said, I read a Cosmo article earlier this year about what foods different zodiac signs should eat. For Sagittarius, it said red curry. Any Sagittarius agree? I didn't agree with my Aries hot wings. Now, here's the thing. Cosmo, the magazine, I don't know how serious they take it. You know what I mean? So take them with a grain of salt. I don't know how serious they take it. Red clay is a North Carolina thing. There's something in the clay, but I don't remember. Sexy RN said, these things are important to me. I live in too many places short term, so I have to protect me and my energy. I totally understand. And you know, I have these things where I get heavy into my times, heavy into my meditation times, heavy back into restudying about the crystals. And speaking of, there is a crystal lady, meaning she had a crystal shop, and she moved from her normal place. I think we just found her where her new place is. And I'm so thankful because I don't want a franchise. I want where it seems, at least for me, you got me thinking these things, you got them out the dirt from somebody else or yourself. That's the kind of place I need to be in. I don't know how far we're going to talk, but I will say, I'm just going to say this. And I don't know if you would call it because it's been a long time since I've studied this, but if anyone has ever had a crystal dangling from their necklace, you kind of know what I'm talking about. On like, all I'm gonna say is you are holding it in your hand. The crystal does some things, makes some movements, if you know what I'm talking about. But that is where I bought my first one from to give that a try. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's see here. My mom used to eat red clay too, Tia P. You're from Georgia? My mom's from Louisiana, but she used to eat red clay too. I definitely know my grandparents did. And I don't know if that's since it's not known for Louisiana, I don't know if she visited family elsewhere, but she definitely, like, it doesn't sound foreign to me that people were eating red clay because my mama was doing it. Elegant Elephant said there's a place in Jamaica where the clay is used to bathe all over yourself. You rub it all over yourself, and it's supposed to be good for the skin, but also for the energy. Okay, when I get to visit Jamaica, I want to know about this place. when I do. And that's okay. And see, my sweet, this is exactly what I'm saying. The core, I have core people for certain topics, and I don't want you to feel like you have to. That's the thing too, because I know it's not for everybody. Just like it's not the same, but when we do talk about some hard topics about like people getting violated, unalive, that's not for everybody. So I do not begrudge whomever is like, hey, this ain't for me. You know, just don't. All I ask is don't isolate or make the people that do choose to stay feel away. Just like I don't want you to feel away because you don't want to stay, if that makes sense. Because I get both sides. I came slowly over to this side. It's not how I grew up. I wish I had grown up knowing more about it. I feel like some of it is ingrained in the sense because even your parents and grandparents, sometimes they don't even know the why they do something, but they're doing something that goes back a ways to our ancestors and stuff like that. So it's fascinating to me. It is fascinating. And I am not super knowledgeable. I just am ready to have a conversation about it and like, just like, I don't know, like I'm gonna learn something from y'all. it just feels like it's time. And with this last super moon of 2024, it just feels like it. I don't know how else to explain it. Sometimes I don't. That's why I tell people a lot of times. Sometimes I don't have the words, but I feel it, and I have this feeling. You bought your first crystals in Arlington, Texas. Okay. Yes. Okay. Donna said after you get it, it needs to be super cold, so preferably keep it in the freezer. Are y'all talking about clay or something else? Let me see. Yes, Gemini Goddess says salt. Yes, salt is also a crystal if you don't want someone around that is an energy vampire. Sprinkle salt with that intention. Come on. Okay, your mom was a Texas queen. Yes, bravo. Okay, your mom ate red clay. Gemini Goddess. That's where I'm not even kind of. Let me just claim it. That's what I feel. I feel like there's a lot that we don't know the why we do it, but it's because our people were doing it, and we don't have the direct, just it was passed down and told to us, and we just know why we're doing this, but we still sometimes feel drawn to do certain things. Yes, Gemini Goddess. And that's I'm gonna tell you, I think that's what opened my mind more was that part of it. Like, there's a piece of me that I've got to relearn by myself, because you couldn't just do it. A lot of, obviously they couldn't talk about it, and some got through. Shout out to, a lot of times, like the Golas. Is it, what do I say, Golas? I don't know, but y'all in the Carolina, y'all know who I'm talking to, my Geechee people. Some y'all have more that you can kind of hold on to. My Louisiana people, sometimes it's more you can hold on to depending on where you're at. My Haitians, like, you can hold on to more. And some of us, we floundering, but we trying. Don said, I was always told it had good benefits like clear skin. I also have heard a lot of pregnant women eat it. Yeah, my not my mom, but I think, well, I ain't gonna tell her business because that ain't my mom. It ain't my mom that does it, but I know a lot of Black women that would eat cornstarch. I don't know if there's anything behind the cornstarch thing, but I know a lot of Black women that would eat cornstarch. Okay, Donna said, oh, that might be the red clay part. Helps with stomach health and everything, believe it or not. DG said, I know my sister used to crave rocks when she was pregnant, and they said it was a mineral deficiency or something. I have heard that. Bravo said, yep, around the door, sprinkle salt. Now, y'all better come back on November 15th to respread this y'all input. I don't want, because I'm loving this, so I'm not taking it down right now, but y'all better come back on November 15th. They used to toss and shake a little salt after they leave at the door if you don't want them to come back. And then, okay, here's one. It's a few of them. Okay, like, don't sweep over someone's toes or their feet with a broom. Do not sweep over their feet. I don't have the habit, but I kind of, well, I'll save that one for Moon Talk. But not sweeping over someone's feet, not cutting someone's name in the cake. I sprinkle salt all around my house, inside and out. Okay, Linda. Gemini Goddess said they tell us real quick that it's witchcraft or devil worship, but if you ever been in the kitchen and you mix some stuff together and it actually work, that stuff is in your DNA. Yes, I mean the plants have properties. That's why I love that Melody is working with essential oils. I love that. But the plants, herbs have properties. The rocks, the crystals have properties. Like, again, we've already seen a little bit, you've been exposed a little bit to numbers having meaning, if not from your own experience with either the Bible or something else. But like, there's every now and again someone Melody does it, and then other people we know, they'll talk about significance of numbers to them. It's a lot that sometimes I don't even think, again, we realize we're doing it, but it's spiritual, it's energy. A lot of women eat it when they are pregnant. Kat says, I'm Iranian. My mom's side did this ritual with a circle, an egg, and some evil eye things. Salt for sure. Okay, salt crosses cultures. But yes, Kat, I think it's just on this deeper level. I thought it was a sign of iron. Oh, y'all talking about the rocks thing. The eating rocks thing might be because I've heard about that. I don't know if it also has another meaning. Exodus 28:15-30 talks about gems used to represent the 12 tribes. And Revelations 21:18-27 talks about precious stones. And Proverbs talks about rubies being used for protection. See, I'm telling you. Oh my God, I'm telling you, they cross over. They cross over. Okay. And you know what else made me be like, okay, I am going to learn more, and I'm going to, well, first of all, I because I still pray first. Like I pray, like, don't please only let what's meant for good for me to even, be around me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't just be out here just opening up to everything. I don't even, and I'm gonna tell you, I can't, this might be off a little bit, but I don't watch stuff like The Exorcist and stuff like that. Like, I can't handle stuff like that. But one thing I saw that really helped me, like, guide me, like, okay, just remember your intentions for doing this is like someone said, a lot of things are tools, and it's not the tool necessarily that's meant for bad. It can just be made into something bad because of who's using it or what they mean for it to do. And the simplest one I saw was a hammer can build or it can do a lot of damage. So that's how I look at it. I have a lot of tools, a lot of things that are just building. They're not tearing somebody down or me down or anything down. It's not to destroy anything. It's to just, I don't know how to, this is where I don't have the words again, but it's not anything. It's not for something bad. Well, and here's the thing though, how much is there a difference between certain superstitions? Because I still feel like certain superstitions go back to things that we don't necessarily know anymore. That's my opinion. I feel like there's too much that was lost. To for me, it's some things I don't know with certainty, but I understand that if you're saying, like, for instance, plants have you're respecting things of the earth with plants, yes, and then there may be superstitions, but superstitions themselves, there's a whole world in that. Like, but that's, I don't want to. I have my own thoughts about it, because I feel like a lot of it gets close to superstitions again. So I have my own thoughts about it. Yep, the entire English language is a spell. Hence, when we're writing words, it's called spelling, which is the reason why people don't like to say good morning. What is good about morning? I've seen that before. I cannot, and for me, I have not broken the habit of good morning. I'm still one of the good morning people, but I have definitely seen that explanation though, and about the words and spelling. Everything that was created has a purpose. I agree. Sun sign is how the world sees you. Moon sign is how you see yourself. Okay, well, CK, I'm a Leo, so the world sees me as a Leo, and my moon is a Gemini. Gemini goddess. I'm a Gemini moon. My grandmother was a priestess. They came through the Louisiana ports from the Dominican Republic, and she was very, very in tune with things. I'm gonna tell you, I can't wait till Moon talk. Some stuff I just want to keep it that space, because then it'll be specifically for that purpose. And I know that the only people that will be in there will be because they want to really get into the talk. So Gemini goddess, I have some things I want to talk about feelings, connections, ascension, ascended masters, like all the stuff Gemini goddess. Like, I want to talk, but I gotta wait till full moon day, because I don't want to I'm trying not to get, I gotta also feel safe in the space as well. Yeah, that's the thing. The chemicals too. Yeah, Maxine. Right. So you switched on purpose to cornstarch nuggets. Okay. Yep. Craving ice is iron deficiency. Yes. I haven't seen that. Hold on. Let me Google the word. Hold on. Let me Google the word. What is this? Oh, okay. I see you. I see why you trying to. Okay. It's a plant. I see it now. Mama B said, my people are from Virginia and they ate red clay. The problem with eating it now is, the pollutants. Right. Or the parasites. Right. Tia P said, does anyone's family pass young children over the casket of a loved one? I hadn't heard of that one. Where are you from, Tia P? Me too, D. I'm a brave Leo and a chicken at the same time. I ain't watching none of that scary stuff. Can't do it. Y'all, another thing, we could talk about it on Moon Night, but one of the reasons is it's not while I'm conscious, I'm scared of it. I am an avid, vivid dreamer, and that's why I can't do it. Yes, ma'am, Joyce Miles. Yes, ma'am. It's the intention, right? I don't leave your purse on the floor. Yeah, that one I would get fussed at by the aunties and my grandmothers and everything all the time. Even the play aunties, the godmothers, you better get that purse off the floor. They in fact, Brittany, this is how they would say it. They would say purse on the floor, money out the door. That's how they would say it to me. Yep. Oh, it wasn't powder back then. It was rock or nugget form. Okay. Are you talking about November 7th? I pray for shields. I meditate and try to feel the space I'm in. Yes. And see, there's questions, y'all. Save your answers on this one, but I just want you to know I am gonna want to know what do you feel when you meditate? Like some of the physical things you feel. I'm gonna want to ask y'all that because I definitely have some I'm gonna share. I have some I'm gonna share. My moon is a Scorpio. Ooh, your rising sign is how the world sees you. Well, I'm a Scorpio rising, area query. Hi, Peggy. Scary movies during the day. Nah, they travel with me to my dreams. I try not to even watch them in the daytime. You never remember your dreams? Oh man. Bravo, do you remember your dreams? Because I remember most of my dreams. And I mean, when I say most, I mean it's harder for me to not remember a dream than to remember them. And I have more than one a night. Oof. We have so much to talk about. I dream about tsunamis all the time. I don't know why. It's been my entire life. Really? Y'all, okay, let me tell you one dream I had. This is more of a, I knew it had a meaning dream instead of I lost my pair of glasses dream, okay? So this one, just a snippet, I did have a dream that I was sitting on this apartment balcony and there was, at first it looked like a tree branch was floating on its own to me, but then it actually turned out to be like a white owl that was flying with the branch towards me. And then the white owl, once it got there, turned into a white cat. I believe it was a white cat it turned into. So those, I know I'm supposed to keep a dream journal. I have so much going on. I'm just going to try to remember because I forget to write it down. But that was just one of those I won't forget. Yeah, Miss J, I can't do it. Can't do it, Ring Bass. None of those Rosemary's Babies. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, Kim Green. Kim got the newest pair of lips that was created. Thank you, Kim, representing out here. Aquarius guy said she loves scary movies. Yeah, bravo. When I become conscious I'm in a dream, things start changing. And then, oh, bravo, I want to talk about so much, like taking on another person's perspective in the dream. I want to know, you're going to have to say it twice because I want you to say it again on November 15th. I want to know, can you actually read real letters in your dream? If you call on your cell phone, does the call actually go through? I want to know those things. I want to know so much. Okay, and I semi-lazily sometimes record my dreams. How do you know what moon? So there's free birth chart mapping online. Especially if you know your time of day you were born, not just your date, but the time of day you were born, it'll give you your whole birth chart. It's really cool. This is where I get out of my depth, but I just know, like, for instance, there's like fifth houses and there's nodes and there's all kinds of things. And it's a very interesting read. So there's not just one place to do it. So I don't have like one site to recommend. And I did mine years ago, so I don't even remember which one I used. But yeah, DG, if you see your birth certificate and it has like the actual, or because I know not the pretty birth certificate, but the other one, the one that has like all the real data on it. Get your time of day if you can as well. But if you can't, you can still do it. But the time of day really hones it in. I want to learn to meditate, but every time I try, my mind okay, Miss Cutie Pie, I have a couple tips for you. You probably already tried it, but just keep trying because you want to do it, okay? But short guided meditations first. Don't try to go long into one if you already don't focus like that. Also, you can meditate before you go to sleep, so it's less likely for you to your mind to keep going so much all the time. There's different ways, but there's a lot of YouTube guided meditations. You can pick a purpose for the meditation if you want. But that's my suggestion. Holly Rock said, my favorite dream is me flying. It's so freeing. Yeah. The flying ones are nice. No, well, that's how I discovered I can't do scary movies, really. Had a sleepover with my friends. Somebody put on that thing and I said, and I couldn't get rid of Freddy Krueger out of my dreams until I was still a kid, but it took a while. And I think I had to pretend like he was funny to finally get him out of my dreams. I finally got that thing out of my dreams. I had to pretend like he was funny. I had to realize I was in a dream. Then I had to pretend he was funny, and he finally stopped coming in my dreams. Yeah, sometimes you write them down. Yes. Sometimes you were told to think of your dreams as soon as you wake up in the morning to remember them, but I forget to do that. Let's see here. And thank y'all for liking thank you for liking the live. Yep, if you're falling, you'll start flying. Yep. The long form. I had a dream where I was in it, but I realized it wasn't me, but someone else. That's how I knew this dude was cheating. I actually saw him at the house and what he was doing. This was years ago. No, that's allowed. If that's what you're talking about, this above here, that's allowed. Sexy RN. Caffeine before bed helps with remembering dreams. How do you have caffeine before bed and still go to sleep? I couldn't do it. I mean, I kind of can, but I have a high tolerance for caffeine, but I don't want to tempt fate either. Kim said, I know my time I was born. What was happening in the city I was born in? The first Freddy movie messed me up. No more Freddy, right? Mama B said, I had a dream about a number and ran out and played that number and won $5,000 on a $1 number. I can't wait for it either. Let me stop here on the Moon Talk on Area Query's comment. I can't wait for it either. For the ones that stuck around and y'all came in here off the title, and if you came in late, what I was saying is that there are certain goals, even if I've made them public, I have changed my mind on. There are things I have just changed my mind on. It feels like my channel's changing. But I don't know if anything's necessarily being taken away. I feel like it's more just there's a change though. There's a change, and I don't know. And that's how I was saying. That's why, if y'all want to come on November 15th for the Moon Talk, but I was talking about that car jumper thing, the legal talk stuff. Like, it's just, and I was saying that I had a goal that I had set, thinking that 10K was way further off, like a year or two down the road. And I was like, thinking I was going to start a class. And I had already said this publicly at the time, like when I did not have the number of subscribers I had now, but I was just saying that that's not actually my reality, is what I was saying. I was also saying I want one day I want that one-on-one with Queen Sheba. You'll go in the chat. My issue is I've never believed I'll check it out. Yeah, and that's fine because it's not a commitment. It's just if you don't feel uncomfortable about it. Okay, Holly Rock. Yes, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this on Moon Night, because I have some things I want to talk about with that sleep paralysis thing. I sure do, Holly. I got some thoughts. I have thoughts. Y'all got me so excited. I'm trying to get on track. Y'all got me so excited. But please, if you can, go ahead and hit the thing so it notifies you, or because you can actually say notify me because the thumbnail is already up for it, so that way it actually does notify you on November 15th, because I don't think I'll bring this up all the time because this topic is a little bit more, it's not always palatable to a lot of people, which is fine, but I don't want to hammer it into people either because of that. So it'll come up a couple more times, but not a lot. What else? Oh, y'all, if you weren't here this early this morning, I am going to figure out a way to auction off some art that I have not created yet. I'm raising funds so I can do some of the things I need to get done, whether that's setting up my paint and sip that's coming for 2025, whether that's traveling. So, oh yeah, I'm glad, Regal Cameron. Yes. Thank you. Hi, Maxine. So I'm finding different ways for the fundraiser. As I said, for the people that's like, I don't need anything and I'm still going to just donate, I appreciate you. And if you want to, I'll never discourage you from doing that. But I do have some fun things as well. I also am looking into our online paint and sip. I found at least one source so far where so we can get our stuff and paint together. And we'll just see. Yep, it'll be on the East Coast, Area Query. It will be on the East Coast. Let me see. You're going to do everything on your thoughts and goals. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you believing in me. And I was saying too that if you change your mind, as the title says, that's okay too. Your goals might not be your goals you had a few months ago. Things might have changed and different doors and opened up or whatever. And it doesn't matter if whoever you told, you have a right to change your mind. And so change it and do the thing that's feeling good, that's pulling you towards it. Do those things. Don't be stuck in that sunken cost. Is it sunk cost fallacy? Is that what it's called? Don't get stuck in there like, oh, I invested this much time or money, so I just have to stick with it. And that's only the reason I'm sticking with it. Let it be more than that. Let it be more than that. Hey, Pink Hearts Forever with the pretty pink boots. How are you? You'll be driving to Arizona. It's going to be, I believe it's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because, yeah, I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because I had it starting later, and I was like, you better look at when that moon gets full, like when it hits its peak. And it has started earlier than I thought, so I had to move my stuff back earlier. Okay. Elegant Elephant said I would love to do an online paint and sip. I did one during the pandemic, and it was so much fun. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Because that's another way I'm going to raise funds so I can get my other things done. So I will, of course, share the details, hopefully make sure everything is easy to understand, easy to do. I hope y'all have fun. I really, really hope y'all have fun. I want to have more than one of the online ones because I'm going to have to keep, there's always going to be something to raise funds for. So I want to do more than one. So I'm really, really excited about it. Yes, on EST. Yep. Joyce said you can do meditation. Initially, it's difficult to get into that quiet space. Meditation music with no words. We meditate every day on how to pay bills, etc. Do it for 10 minutes, just focus. And try both, because words help me. I needed it with words. If you give me no words, that's not going to work for me. So try both. I took my mom to a paint sip for her birthday. She acted a donkey until she actually started enjoying it. Oh, that's hilarious. Not her showing out and then ended up enjoying it. Did y'all see that mom they said she got high on some edibles that went in with her daughter, and then she turned into a giggle fit, and then they were like, the mom went from speaking normally to speaking in cursive. It's so cute. If I still have it bookmarked, I'll have to show that to y'all sometime, but that one's a cute one. Kim said, I got 100 goals and worrying ain't one. Oh, that's okay, Kim. I think I knew what you meant. Okay, you're a guided meditation person. Yeah, and that's the thing, trying on different styles to see what fits and feels good, and you actually want to come back to doing that. And then you might, one day just not need words too, but I need my words. Keep me focused, guide me. Wandy. Hey, Wandy. Now you have me interested in the moon and the number talk. I will be in your chat that day, Trini. Okay, yes. I always heard the 888 is angels around when you see that number. A lot of the repeating numbers in general apparently are angel numbers. So if you see any type of repeating number, it's said to be an angel number. And depending on where you go, there'll be variations of the meaning. So the one thing I saw that I really liked was, what were you thinking when you saw that number, or what were you feeling when you saw that number? And then when you maybe go to look up the meaning, what resonates with you based on what you were thinking and feeling, because there can be variations and it'll have you in circles sometimes. But yes. So repeating numbers are angel numbers. They say that's one of the ways the angels try to communicate with us, get us to pay attention, things like that. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't freak anybody out too much. Again, I want it to be a safe space for the people that do want to talk about it or just want to chill in the bourgeoisie and listen. And I also want it to be a safe enough place for people to know, like, it's not for me, and that's okay. Like, it needs to be both. And because, yeah, no forcing anything on anybody, but this one I just had this feeling of, we were talking about something, and I know Ari Query, you were in the chat, and there was a few others in the chat, and it was just like, oh yeah, we need some moon talk. We need some moon talk. I knew it just like it did right now. It's gonna morph into crystal talk, numbers talk. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So all I ask again is, if it's not for you and you see that big thumbnail, I'm gonna show it to you again. If you see that big thumbnail, just don't go out of your way to make someone else feel bad, because that is their thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I ask. Don't do that. Like, just don't click that thumbnail that day, because you know I'll be live for something else anyway. Oh, you were born on a full moon, 12 midnight, so you already know. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. I love that you embrace it too. But yeah, because there's gonna be some topics I just don't click on because it's not my speed. But just don't make the don't make the host or the people feel like they can't just talk about it. And again, I say, don't criticize religions for the people that do choose to participate. Please, this is not what that is either. It's just to talk about what you enjoy, what you have learned, what the meanings you have learned about, stuff like that. If it's not for you, still hit the like button. Thank you, Kim. Kim said, just go ahead and hit that like button anyway. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Joyce says she can't wait. I love this. I'm telling y'all, there is a connection to our ancestors in there. And I mostly only have feeling. Feeling, just I feel it, but it's not something that I can just know. It's not something that I necessarily like speak very intelligently about, but it's something I'm still very interested in. It makes me feel nice. It feels like it's a good space. I don't know what time I was born. It's not on my birth certificate. It's so old. Okay, D. I don't remember what they said in case you don't know the time, but you can still get your birth chart. Even if you don't know the time, you can still get your birth chart. It's just, you won't even know what is missing because you've never done a birth chart. So it's okay. Just see the stuff you can see, and it's okay. And there may be other suggestions from people that have something else out, thinking outside the box more than me. But don't worry, you can still do it. Yes. But yeah. But this is nice. I be having stuff on my mind to talk to y'all about, and this is one of those times, like, yeah, I'm not doing what I said I was gonna do at 10K. That's not what it is anymore. Things have changed. Come on, DG. Trina said what she said. If it ain't your lane, don't drive in it. Right. Right. Because what does Auntie Tab say? She says something. She says, this is not her exact line, but I hope you have a good day. But even if you don't go messing up anybody else's. And I said, if that ain't the best ending line, I do hope you're having a good day. But if you're not, don't you dare go mess up anyone else's. Oh, your phone died? Oh, man. Oh, one last thing, y'all, for my voters. Look at what we got. Let me see. There's a sticker now, a tumbler, and a shirt now. If I can find it. Y'all. I had drew some I voted lips back in 2020. And I was going through my stuff looking for something else. And I saw these. I said, oh my God, I need to put these in my store. So this is on the I voted lips are on a sticker. They're on a black or white tumbler, and they're on the sweatshirts. So if you want something to commemorate that you voted, shout out to my early voters. Shout out to my voters that'll vote as long as you vote in time. You all right in my book. You all right in my book. Okay. I listen to so many different perspectives. I love hearing the way people think. Me too, Kat. Because if I closed off a lot of things, there's so many things I would not know. I wouldn't have prospered in. Oh, Deepak Chopra. Now, let me tell you what, I'm actually late to listening to a Deepak Chopra meditation. But he does still, it's not even his channel. Somebody else put it up on their YouTube, but he does have a soothing voice, let me tell you. But I listen to some of everybody. It's no names. They have no names, but the guided meditation topic was the one I wanted. And so I'm all up over there. Come on, early voted today. Yes. But yeah, I knew of his name, but I never had listened to his voice. Winter! What's up, Winter? How are you? It is good to see you. What are you doing today? We were talking about some moon talk and some early voting. Okay, Kat says I have 2 of Deepak's books. I saw him speak live once. Oh, nice. How did it feel in that room? How much are the I voted lips? The tumbler is $30. The sweatshirt is, the smaller sizes are like $29. And then depending on how far you go up, it still stays in the 30s though. It doesn't go above 30. And then the sticker, I think, is like, there's different sizes, but I think it's like $7 or something like that. Voted on the 22nd. Come on, early bird. Okay. Dang, Miss J, you've been busy. Okay. And y'all, I still can't talk about the candidates yet. So I can't, I ain't ignoring you because I don't like you. I just can't talk about the candidates. I can just say I voted. That's all I can do right now. So I ain't ignoring you on purpose, but shout out to y'all. Early voted on Saturday. Okay, weekend voters. Your soul knows where to go and what you need. I like that. That is so true. So powerful. Deepak Chopra has such a presence, and he's really funny. Oh, okay. I didn't know about the sense of humor. Winter said it's hard to believe in 2024 people have difficulty respecting differences. I'm Bible believing, but child, I've been to all sorts of religious places outside of my own. Respect goes a long way. It goes such a long way, Winter. Such a long way. And what is crazy to me is that unless you go looking for it, you don't even realize how much a lot of things are overlapping. A lot of things. Oh, you want the list for your profile? Oh, you want a digital copy? Okay, Kim. Kim, email me, Kim. Email me, and I'll let you know so you can get your digital copy. How about that? I was hoping my post wasn't. I don't think so, Miss J. Nothing bad. It's me that I can't say nothing. So I don't think you did anything bad. Nobody's done anything crazy in here in this chat. You're okay, I think. Today is a blah blah day, to be honest. Oh, it's a blah day, to be honest. Brainstorming on how to pre-sell my coaching sessions. I'm going through perimenopause. I'm all over the place emotionally, such as life. Winter. Here for Hot Tea has also talked about this. We need more, to me, especially Black women, because our bodies are doing things differently. We need more people to talk about these things, these perimenopause things, these actual menopause things. Like, y'all, we're gonna have a menopause channel. I mean panel, because I do need to be hearing about this stuff. I think I might be there, but we don't even half the time know the symptoms for sure to know. So I don't know, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't vote yet. I have to go home for that. I don't trust North Carolina to not throw away or lose much my ballot. They did last election. Oh yeah. Okay, got you. Got you. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Do what you gotta do. Understood. Understood. It's not too late. Yes, my mom swore. But yes, I definitely want to have a menopause conversation. And see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's changes that are happening, and they're happening naturally. And the change might just be additions. I'm not saying anything's going away. I don't know what's going on, actually. I agree. Prepare me for when I go through this. Right. Perimenopause has truly been my summer. My mom swore by turmeric. Okay. Come on, early voted on Monday with the family. Menopause sucks. Y'all gonna come up here and talk about menopause? I can talk about the menopause going through it now. Okay. I'm gonna have to give y'all a menopause time and date. Y'all gotta come in here. Regal Cameron. Who else was it? Winter, if you like, you are more than welcome. I just need to know some of y'all's normally, well, Winter, her schedule's gonna be all over the place probably, but just your normally possible free times, so I can at least try to do it when I feel like y'all would actually be able to make it, because I want to know. Double check to make sure you're registered. They've been removing folks. Oh no. Hey, MF and Hargrove. I will be 50 in January, and my doctor did the test to let me know I am premenopause. Oh, Miss Cutie Pie. Right. Well, Irene, I can already tell you, I think I had a couple of mini summers hitting me every now and again. Shout out to the women that don't end up having symptoms. Let's do that too. Perimenopause. Yes, perimenopause and menopause. Yes. Both on the same day, D. We can talk about it. Took my daughter and I to vote last week when she was home on fall break. Yeah, come on. Mother-daughter vote time. Yeah. Oh, Winter, happy birthday to your daughter. I saw your post. Happy birthday to her. That's a Scorpio then, right? Because it's Scorpio season. Ashwagandha. I love some ashwagandha, Bravo Addiction. See how I actually knew how to pronounce that? Mr. Trendy put me on to ashwagandha. Yes. And valerian root. Woo! I love being relaxed. So don't tempt me with a good time with some valerian root, some ashwagandha. Same here. Menopause sucks. There's so much that goes with it that no one talks about. Well, we're gonna talk about it. I want to talk about it. D said I checked today. Dang, Mama B said I had no symptoms at all. I went through it at 39. Help 7 years in my menopause journey. These hot flashes and not being able to lose weight. Woo! I know, Tia P. Yes, let's get them. Come on. Yep, Bravo, you know. Night sweats and these personal summers suck. I know. Evening time between 5 and 6 is good for me. Whatever time you choose, I'll be there. Okay. I see. So far I got it 5 to 6 p.m. evening times. Regal Cameron, if you still in here, what's going on with your schedule? I'm waiting for my goalies. Okay, which goalie did you end up starting with, D? I hate being on fire. Right. And I know I am having the personal summers have not happened often, but they've happened. I'm still on one hand, but we running out of fingers on that hand. And I knew it was happening because I even asked Mr. Trendon to look. I was like, look at my forehead. Am I sweating right now? Like, what is going on? But it's a furnace. It's a furnace. And see, that's the thing. I actually don't know either. That's the whole point. Sexy RN said, I don't know what peri or menopause is. I'm sorry, but I'm scared of being like Sierra. I told my husband he's going to have to do something because I'm going to turn into a deadbeat too old. I'm over 50. What does Sierra do? What do you mean turn into Sierra? Okay. Peaches and Cream said, I got my Goalie 12 pack. Now, was that 12 different types of vitamins? Gummy vitamins? Or and supplements? Or what's the 12 pack? The night sweats are awful. Irene said, we're blessed. Y'all get on my nerve. Okay, the 3 that Mel and Nick were selling. Okay. I can do 5 to 7. Okay. So popular time it looks is that window so far. 5 to 7. Okay. I see y'all. Let me take this down too. Sorry. Oh, y'all, let me get my butt up off here. Like, I'm not supposed to go meet my trainer in a little bit. Oh, how about I get in trouble? I will see y'all later. We gotta have some weight talk too, and again soon, because me eating food, I'm eating food like crazy, y'all. But I am supposed to go see my trainer. I need to go get my clothes changed. I had a lot of fun talking to y'all. I will see you again at some point on some live. But all right, and we got that menopause talk coming as well. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.